There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time, or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen, mofo, ain't no time to slack. So just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother. Just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Now, first things first, if you like after eights, you're going to absolutely love this recipe. I've had an email from a lady called Kellyanne who lives in Edinburgh. About 2.5 weeks ago, she emailed me saying that she's planning her work's Christmas do, and one of the items on the dessert list was something called a chocolate Marquise, and she wondered what it was. So hopefully she hasn't booked it already, or she's still booked it and wondering what to have for dessert. You know, do you have the Marquise or do you have the Christmas pudding? Life's tough decisions. So this is everything you need. It's some pretty heavy going ingredients right there, minimal but full on, okay? So let's just hit pause on the video right now to write them all down. So we've got 450 mils of cream, a whole pack of after eights, so I could just take one out, it could be naughty. You might not need them all actually, because we're going to trim around the edges, make it look all nice. You can do that old Christmas prank, you know, when you leave the actual empty sachet in there like this, and then someone goes in and goes, you know, and they take the empty one. You ever do that? I do that quite a lot. Yeah, so we've got 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder as well, some sugar, 6 eggs, unsalted butter, and some good quality dark chocolate. Now, you're going to need a lot of mixing bowls for this recipe, and a little bit of patience because it needs some setting time. We're just going to get on and make this, and I think you're going to love it. Okay, so first things first, we're going to start with our nice sort of classic cakey style ingredients. Our butter, sugar, and a little bit of cocoa powder. Put the cocoa powder away for a minute, grab a mixing bowl, and just pour in half of your sugar. So about half of it there. And then you get your butter. I just got to unwrap this a minute. And what we're going to do, you can either get a hand whisk, or you can get an electric whisk. I'm going to use an electric whisk because it helps to break down butter when it's at room temperature like that. Merge it all together and sort of cream it, okay? So let's cream, baby. Let's cream. Yeah. Okay, so I've been going through that with my electric whisk. As you can see, it's starting to cream together there. Once you're happy with it, we're going to chuck in our cocoa powder. I'm going to give it a little bit more. Okay, I'm happy with that now, so all I'm going to do is stir in my cocoa powder with a wooden spoon. The electric whisk is actually, I've just gone and cleaned them off already, by the way, because you're going to need them again in a bit. Well, unless you're using a manual whisk. In that case, I got a lot of respect for your arms. Yeah, anyhow, just drop this in. Whoop. Hopefully try and get it in the bowl if you can. A little bit of spinach there, it's all good. Stir this through. Wow. It is going to smoke up, so just try and stir it lightly. Okay then guys, so once you've stirred that all through together, you'll get this massive sort of chocolatey, buttery paste thing. You want to put that to one side, it looks amazing. You just want to, you know, you want to dance inside it. So what I've done in the meantime is grab my 6 eggs, split the yolks and the whites up. We're not going to need the whites, but you know what I did? I just, you know, cut it in half and just sort of pass the yolk between it. Drop the yolk in one, the white in the other, okay? Easy peasy. Okay, so with our egg yolks we've got here and the remaining sugar, put the sugar in, cha-cha-ching, another bowl, loads and loads of bowls. It's bowl fest right here. Yolks go into, right, and what we need to do is grab our electric whisk like we've cleaned before. So the electric whisk is all nice and clean. Remember, we're actually going to need to clean these again. So let's get those in. Let's do that. Okay, that's been around about 5 minutes of constant sort of electric whisking. You can see the mixture has gone all sort of nice and light and it's a little thicker, okay? That is what you're after. Now we work on our cream, grab yourself another bowl, and all we're going to do is whip that up. We're whipping it. Okay, I feel a little embarrassed to show you this, but I've got to use my giant salad bowl because I'm running out of mixing bowls to use. Yeah, I'm going to use the other one for melting the chocolate. Okay, so here we go. Our cream is there. We're just going to literally just pour it in. Wow. And then we're just going to grab our electric whisk. I'm trying to make this as easy as I can for you guys to show you how, you know, how simple it is. And then we're just going to whisk it in. Okay, can you see what's happening to it? It's thickened. It's in fact, it's nearly ready now. We want it nice and thick so that we can get almost make like nipples out of it. Okay, sort of peaks. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's keep going a little bit more. Okay then guys, you probably don't need me to tell you, but I like to melt my chocolate by doing 30-second blasts in the microwave. Don't put it full in for like 2 minutes to 2 minutes 30, something like that, and it burn the chocolate, because you don't want to burn chocolate, do you? The other way you can do it obviously is with the saucepan and the boiling water and then the bowl. I'm running out of bowls and I just hate doing it that way. So I've broken up my bars of chocolate into sort of slightly smaller finger-sized pieces like that. I'm going to blast it in the microwave then. 30-second blast, take it out, stir it around with this until it's all nice and smooth. Easy. Okay, so the one thing I would say about melting chocolate is, you know, for the first minute or so, I've just sort of come to my mind, I might as well tell you this, is it might be all sort of stubborn, you're thinking, it's not really melting that fast, but don't be tempted to leave it in any longer than that, because that is where you could actually burn it. So remember, with it being in the microwave, it's still going to cook, even when it's out of the microwave, still the warmth from inside coming out. So, I reckon it's going to be ready after this one. See how it goes. Okay guys, look at that. That is all like a chocolate river. That's nice and melted. So what we're going to do with this is pour it straight into our chocolatey buttery sugar mixture, okay? Are you ready for this? It's going to be chocolate on chocolate. This is hardcore. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for this? This is potentially the money shot of the recipe. We're just going to pour that chocolate in there. Wow. So get as much of it in as you can. Remember, if there's any leftovers in the bowl, you have my full permission to put it on your face. Use it however way you want, but just enjoy it, baby. Just enjoy it. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. Looks like I'm growing a moustache. You know, this is like November at the moment, where it's Movember, where people donate to charity. Why don't you find someone who's growing a moustache for charity and donate? Do something good today, yeah? Anyhow, look, check that out. So we've got our chocolate melted in there with the butter mixture. We're just going to stir it through. I'm just going to stir it through at this angle so you can see it. It's bonding. Oh my goodness, that looks good. Here's another angle for you. Just check that out. You want to be in there so badly. I know you do. And trust me, I want to be in there with you. I want to be on a lilo. I want to be lying down with a cocktail in that chocolate sea. Oh my goodness. Make sure you get it down from the edges there. You want it all fully merged together. It should be all nice and smooth by the time you're done with it. Okay, now, ideally, if you've got your egg mixture in something with a spout on, it's not essential. Pour it in 2 batches. It should rest on top. And with your spoon that's already in there, just instead of stirring it, what I'm trying to teach Phoebe is just to try and fold things in. Wow, check out that colour on colour. Loving it. Sort of nice marbled effect there. Okay, so with your first batch fully stirred in, so it looks like it did at the beginning, just pour in your second bit. In fact, I might just grab my spoon and just help to push some more in there. Make sure you get it all in as much as you can. Cool. Right. Fold again. Really adding some volume to this. Okay, so hopefully you can see that it's all mixed through and there's actually little funky air bubbles coming through. It feels a little lighter in there and that is why we did try and fold it there, folks. What I'm going to do now, obviously as we're adding chocolate after 8 mints in there, I'm going to add a teeny bit of mint essence to that. It's completely up to you. Just pour that in. You know, you could go for orange essence if you wanted or vanilla. You know, you don't have to do it. It's just optional. Just fold that in again. Okay, please don't be put off by the moustache. It isn't dried yet, so I am trying to lick it off as I go, and it will be gone very soon. You should just basically now have left your whipped cream and your after eights, which we're going to chop up any minute now. So all we need to do then is get our massive salad bowl full of whipped cream. Hello, salad bowl of whipped cream, and let it join the party. That is our chocolate fest. Boom! Okay, so you don't really need to fold this. You can just sort of beat it in. It's not going to really add anything like that. So just, wow, just push it all in. Holy schmoly. This not the healthiest recipe, guys, but as long as you have like thin slices and you're not going to live off it, I think you're going to love it. Okay, yeah, so that is all in there now. So yeah, we're not going to fold it. Grab your wooden spoon and just stir it round. Stir it all in together. Wow, like you're a witch with a cauldron, you're working it like this. Yeah, stir it all through. We still want it to look chocolatey though. Okay guys, I just had to show you a close-up of this mixture now it's all stirred through. It's kind of like the texture of cement in a strange way, but you know, you just want to leave it like that for a minute. Just put it to one side and you'll see all we've got left is the after eight. So I've got myself a sharp knife, I've taken an after eight out of the pack and you can see on the edges of each of them, they are all sort of chocolatey, coated. We don't want that. If you just trim off one edge just to show you, this is obviously cosmetic, you don't have to do it, but it will show a white edge like that, okay? So if you work the 4 edges all the way around, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I nipped that one a little bit, that's okay. You can see we have got ourselves a sort of nice funky edge. So when we layer it in a minute on our loaf tin, oh, I've got chocolatey hands. It's going to show this. It's going to be chocolate mint, chocolate mint. You're going to like it, and I'm going to love it. Okay then folks, here is where the real fun starts. After eights are to the side for a minute, you're going to need them any minute now, but just to show you, I've lined a standard loaf tin, like so, with some cling film. And what we're going to do is spoon a first layer, just a very light amount, of our mixture in there, just across the bottom and smooth it all out. Now let's get that in there. Pat it down. Okay, so with your first layer done, smooth it out so it's all fairly nice and flat. Well, don't worry, the weight of it as we build it up should weigh it down even more. So you just get your after eights. I'm going to stick this right in the far corner actually here so you can see it. Just going to sit that on top. There we go. And we're just going to layer a whole amount of after eights on the top there. Let's go for it. Okay, there we go then guys, that's my first layer done. So in the middle bits here, you can actually stick on full size after eights there, and it doesn't make a difference. But on the other bits there, you're going to need to cut them in half to make little brick pieces, just to make it all fit. So it's kind of good fun actually. Good job I bought a spare box of after eights as well. So I'm going to really go to town on this baby. Yep, so with that layer in place, we just spoon another bit on. Let's have a look. Yeah, on top of the after eights. Just smooth that out again. I reckon I'm going to get another row of after eights on there and then another bit on top. Not going to be too big, not too small. Yeah, okay, so that's all smoothed over. You get the drill now, guys. I'm just going to do some more after eights, some more chocolate. Make sure the chocolate is on the top layer. Okay, guys, scrap what I said about the extra box of after eights. I'm going to save that for Christmas. So if you get after eights for me at Christmas, you know, they could have been in this video. So maybe they're feeling, oh, I wanted to be on the video. Anyhow, so there we go. They're there. I'm just going to do my final layer to go on top. And jobs are good. Okay then guys, that is done. Check it out. I feel nice and smooth. I've got my spatula thing, just worked up and down there, and I've got some cling film. I'm just working it over there just to cover the top of it, okay? So if you've got some excess cling film, if not, just maybe put a sheet of foil if you've run out of cling film, or cling film on top, anything like that. Maybe even greaseproof paper should do it. But I am going to put mine directly in the freezer for around about 2 hours to get it to set, okay? But what you have to really do with this is to leave it overnight and then serve it the next day, okay? But I just want to show you roughly what it'll be like, and then probably throw the rest in the bin. That's a joke. I'm going to eat it all. Just to show you guys, that is mine all done. Obviously it's not too neat. I've got a few more layers, one in than the other. That's just the way it goes. So yeah, I'm going to plonk this in the freezer, and I'll see you in a couple of hours. I love you so much. Okay then guys, I've literally just got this out of my freezer. It has been 2 hours, and it is nice and firm now. So we want it like that, so it'll cut through with a nice sharp knife. Let's get it on the plate. I'm going to flip it over and just pull the cling film off. Yeah. Okay, so I'm taking the cling film off the top, so it's going to be easier when I flip it on there. Let's have a go. Wow. Holy schmoly. Okay. Let's just get this peeled off. Oh my goodness. Cha-ching. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, that will do. Check that out. It's a little bit smeared on the plate. It's all good though. I'm going to tidy that up, and we're going to serve it and see what it tastes like. Yeah. Right then guys, so there is our massive chocolate mound, which is what I'm going to call it, because it basically is the after eights there. As you can see, I've cut it away. You've got those nice funky lines down there. I've taken a piece out. Look, there you go, straight down there. Split it into three, because I'm in, well, just about to go out for dinner. I don't want to have a massive bit, so I'm literally just going to pick up a little piece like this. Let's go. Oh my god. That is very, very good. Very, very naughty. Remember, you can mix up. You don't have to have mint if you don't want. Once they did these after eights, they were like that. Very, very similar, nice and thin. They had Turkish Delight in, so you could do a Turkish Delight version. You know, chuck in different flavours in there, like all different essence. But it's really good. Customise it, make your own, and let me know what changes you make. So, if I can make that, absolutely anyone in the world can. Have a go for yourself. I'm gonna have another piece. I don't know how you get on, and I'll see you again next time. After 8 after. Ah.